Hello guys, this is Varun Gupta. I would like to take this opportunity to give you a little bit description about the color wheel. You might have heard about the color wheel and what are the primary, secondary colors. So I hope you can see this color wheel, which has got lots of colors in it. So what are the primary colors? I mean, ideally this is called color wheel, and the blue, yellow and red are the primary colors. After mixing these colors, what color we get is generally called secondary color. So like green, so once you mix blue and yellow you get green. Once you mix yellow with red you get an orange. Once you mix blue with red you get violet. So these are the secondary colors, whereas blue, yellow and red are the primary colors. I have a few more slides similarly to describe it better. So in this slide you can clearly see this is a color wheel, pretty much precise. Only 6 colors are there, where primary is blue, yellow and red. So these are the primary colors. Secondary colors are green, orange and somewhere between blue and red, which is made of violet kind of color. So what are the warm colors in this color wheel? So when you do the half of this circle, the right side of this circle is warm colors, whereas the other side is cool colors. So warm colors are generally which give you the feeling of warmth or burning, or something which is hot, like yellow, orange and red. So if you could imagine the warmthness in the fire or sunlight or any other thing which you feel is giving you warmth feeling, and it has got, you would like to imagine about that, so you would think about, your brain would think about these colors. Cool colors are, on the other hand, blue, green and violet in this color wheel. Why cool colors? Because they give you a feeling of a little bit coolness, little bit cold, little bit chilliness. I mean, in the wind or weather, something like that. I mean, if you think about the ice, you would think blue ice, or if you would think about the Antarctica, you would think whole areas covered with ice and blue colors and all that. Green give you a little bit sensation of shadow and a place where you can get the good sensation about the weather and all that. So I mean, it is just a medium of how you feel. You can't really describe much, but these are the warm, the cool colors. Complementary colors, that means the colors which go with each other very well. So if you have a painting, or if you have a composition which has got yellow and violet, it'll go really well with each other. If you have blue and orange and green and red, these are called as complementary colors. Couple of more slides in this space, you can see. So in this slide, warm color is here in this wheel, whereas the color cold colors are on this wheel. So once you mix primary colors, you'll get secondary colors. Once you mix secondary colors, you'll get tertiary colors. So Primary colors, as I mentioned initially, is red, blue, and yellow. Once you mix these primary colors, you get secondary colors like orange, violet, and green. Once you mix secondary color with tertiary color, or primary color with secondary color, you get tertiary color like yellow orange, yellow green, blue violet. When you mix secondary color with like red, in this case you'll get a tertiary color over here. So that's how it goes. I hope you can understand. In this slide, this is another form of slide where it talks about the complementary colors, where you have red goes with green, mix of these blue and green give you a sea green kind of color, which gets complementary with mix of yellow and orange, which is a medium red orange color. So these are the complementary cycle. Blue goes with yellow, violet or the purple will go with yellow over here, and similarly yellow green with go with purple, red purple. This slide is another color wheel. It describes really well things over here. When you say about tint, you clearly call out color plus white. That means if you mix a white color on the color wheel, it means a particular wheel or chart or painting or any description of about that color is named as tint. Whereas tone is when you add a gray in a particular color in this wheel, so you give a name it as it is blue toned or it is red toned kind of thing. Shades are color plus black. That means when you add a black color, a certain amount of it, a few pigments of it in a particular color, it will give you a shade of it, shade of that color. Values, I mean, it's hard to describe, but it comes as in how many pigments you are going to use in a particular contrast. Like you can use yellow color and it's different values, different pigments. Like if you use very saturated pigments of that straight from the color tube or color brick, it will be called as high value color. When you mix water or some other dissolvent in a particular color, it gives a relatively dilute value of that pigment. So values are generally that what is the intensity of that color, how light and dark is that color. As I mentioned, primary colors are red, yellow, and blue. Those are also called basic colors. Secondary colors, when you mix the primary colors, it gives you secondary colors. And tertiary colors, in this it's described, but in the previous slide I mentioned how you make the tertiary colors. In this it says there are 6 tertiary colors, each made by mixing one primary color with an adjacent secondary color. So it makes sense that what are the tertiary colors. Warm and cool are like red, orange, yellow are warm colors. Cool are green, blues, and violets are cool colors. So it is very interesting slide over here. Hope it's been helpful to you, and it will helpful when you are composing a particular painting or a picture or anything you like with doing with colors. thanks a lot for watching, and I appreciate your time in this. If you have liked this video, feel free to subscribe my channel on YouTube, refer my paintings and like them. Keep sharing. Thank you again.